defender struggling for right of self-determination of the Sindhi people, Sir Dr. Luhana.
Honorable UKPNP friends, honorable members of parliament. I would be very brief because the time is short. If somebody cuts us, do we know how much pain we can have? The nations and people, they are created, not in centuries. They are created in the historical, social, cultural, political processes of thousands of years. And then, history has never been kind. If you go through the history, there's a lot of cruelty, lot of occupation, lot of suffering of the people. And we all know this. And we all know that what happened to the entire subcontinent and the nations that inhabited subcontinent. But what happened that after these old wounds, there is a process that the nations, they again come together, they try to heal these wounds, they create an equilibrium. And they try to live side by side, supporting each other. And then all of a sudden, something happens that divides it. The suffering, we didn't say, there have been a lot of events in the past, but the suffering of Kashmir started when it was divided with brutal force, ruthlessness, and cruelty. Just to read the accounts of those when Kashmir was divided. And there are generations who paid the price. One brother is living on the other side of the river, one family is living, and that continues today, to this day, that people remain divided, the families remain divided. So Kashmir has not only been divided, Kashmir has been divided horizontally and vertically in many, many ways, and in every way it has been divided, it paid the price. For example, over thousands of years, Kashmiris evolved, and we all evolved, because that is how nations do. We evolved, all evolved as secular, tolerant, caring people. And what they did? They brought religious, violent extremism and intolerance, dividing the society, making people displaced. People pay the price, and still these wounds are still afresh. They never get healed, basically. Now, why? Because what is the reason to divide it? Why it continues to stay? The Kashmiris have paid the price. Say, for example, all these things, say rivers, Neelam and Jhelum, these were there for millions of years, not today. Pakistan is taking their waters, dividing the lands, the people, their survival, their livelihood, displacing people. They are taking the forests, the hilltops, the most important, and most importantly, the damage. They've created a generation, a narrative that has poisoned the minds. And because these thoughts once created, they don't die in a day or 2 or 10 years. It requires, again, decades. People continue to suffer. And we know, as from the subjugated Sindhi nation, we know the pain of Kashmiri people. Because the international community, the honorable members of parliament who are sitting, we request them that, if they has any doubt, I'm happy to sit with them and discuss. Pakistan is an army colonial state. Everything is run by army and no one else. And if a state is run by army, what human right can prevail? There are literally violation of human right, every human right in the books. it is their duty, because Pakistan, you all are learned people. Whose project was that Pakistan? Therefore, please, please, this is our crying call to all of you. It is your moral duty to save us from this suffering, from this pain, from this occupation, from this human rights. Our people are literally dying. There is genocide takes many forms, and genocide taking place against the oppressed nations of Pakistan. Please come and help us. We stand with the Kashmiri people in their suffering. We will continue with all what we have with them for they get peace, dignity, and freedom in their motherlands. Thank you very much.